Galimera, Galimera. Good morning, good morning. How are you? Just a quick look at our two little chickens. We call these two Laurel and Hardy because they're always together. Even though they're two hens, we call them Laurel and Hardy, and they're quite cheeky. They're the ones that I showed you the other day that were coming in the house. So anyway, once again, day 5 of the lockdown. What an absolutely beautiful day yet again. The sun is shining. There's a slight wind, but not too bad. Good day for washing today, I've got to be honest. And yeah, what a fantastic day today. Really nice. What's happening today then? Right, as you know, I did say that we're going to be doing the last post, hopefully, here about 11 o'clock today with my neighbour, ex-Hellenic Air Force, who lives round the back. Still hoping that's going to come off at the moment. A little bit worried. He was practicing yesterday. I'm hoping he was practicing the right thing. But anyway, 11 o'clock-ish time, Greek time, which is 9 o'clock UK time. It will just appear as if magic on your screens, all right? But anyway, in the meantime, I've got to look at the news. There's been so much going on here in Greece over the last 24 hours, and also early this morning. I've been updating news as well this morning, where things are all changing. The thing about the news, it never stops. Once you start writing something, you could finish writing it, and then all of a sudden the whole story changes and you've effectively got to start again. But that's the way news gathering goes, all right? So as everybody is always curious as to what the cases of coronavirus is like here in Greece at the moment, well, yesterday we had another 2,384 cases in the country, which is making the grand total now up to 60,570. Unfortunately, we've had 41 more deaths, which is bringing our death toll at the moment since the pandemic started up to 866. Now, the average age of those people that are passing away at the moment is the age of 79. That's the average age. Now, at the moment, there are 263 people that are in ICUs at the moment, and the average age of those people in the ICUs is now around about 60 years of age. Remember, we do have one person here at the moment who was tested positive yesterday. We still don't have any information as to the condition of the person, whether they've been sent back to their home or whether they are still in the hospital, although we keep our eyes open to see if any more information comes from that. Now, the situation yesterday in Greece's hospitals is actually critical, especially up in the northern city of Thessaloniki, where there are only 4 beds vacant in the whole of that region, and that is obviously a grounds for concern. In Athens at the moment, 2 clinics have been shut at the city's general hospital, and they've been undergoing a disinfection after 20 doctors and nurses actually tested positive for coronavirus, along with 3 patients. So again, things are not looking good in Athens at the moment, keeping our eye on that. Now, the Greek Health Minister, Valasi Kyriakis, announced that more than 2 million tests have been performed in the country, and pointed out that in November, the Greek Health did an average of 22,492 tests per day. He also underlined that Greece was the first country in Europe to use the rapid test, of which 98% of those have been involved. The Greek government also confirmed yesterday, and I can understand the logic behind this. The Greek government confirmed last night that the sale of durable goods such as clothes, shoes, electrical and electronic items, toys and books from supermarkets is now prohibited for the duration of the lockdown, the same thing that's happened in the UK. Now, the reason for this is the Greek mentality behind it, is to prevent unfair competition at a time when smaller retailers are forced to stay closed. It was stated by the Prime Minister that he thought it was best that the supermarkets not be allowed to sell those items because it's a bit of a smack in the face to those smaller businesses who probably have been struggling like crazy to survive this pandemic, and also the lockdowns, and plus a bad tourist season as well. But he is considering reopening bookstores at the moment, as obviously children need materials for education, and the bookstores may be, or he's considering allowing those to open. So Libradora, you might get your doors open again, my darlings. Great little bookshop down in town, great place for doing photocopying, etc., and documentation. Libradora, okay, just down in town. People who live here will know where I'm talking about. Anyway, also the police have been very busy again. On Monday, special teams from the Zakynthos Police Department carried out inspections, and a local trader here was arrested for conducting outdoor trade, which is suspended at the moment. Anyway, he's been fined, or they've been fined, €3,000 for doing outdoor trading. So not sure what trade they were conducting, what they were doing, whether they were selling fruit, whether they were selling, goods. But anyway, they've been done €3,000. In addition, the police were very busy across the region of the Ionian, and 4 people in Zakynthos were done for not wearing masks. Remember, that's a €300 fine for not wearing a mask. In Corfu, 21 people were done for not wearing masks. In Kefalonia, 2 people were done for not wearing masks. And Macardo, one of the smallest islands on the Ionian, somebody was done there for not wearing a mask, and again that's a €300 fine for not wearing masks. So make sure you got your mask on when you're going about. I was out yesterday, went to see Cosmote, check on the internet situation. That's all been sorted. I'm so relieved. Also as well, I had to go visit the insurance office. Everybody wearing masks. Everybody I saw yesterday out and about around the town had their masks on. Even going into the insurance office, I wasn't even allowed inside the office. They had a special cordoned off area where I could obviously present the card and get the paperwork, etc. All the staff in the office all had like perspex shields around their desks, so and you could get that very strong smell of disinfectant as well. So those people at AXA Insurance, thank you yesterday, you were absolutely delightful sorting out the insurance for the car. Anyway, also the Zakynthos police officers not only been going around doing people for not wearing masks or for illegal trading, but the officers have been very busy doing searches of homes over the last few days, and information has come to light that they did 2 searches of 2 homes where drugs were found, small amounts of heroin and raw cannabis were found at 2 separate addresses. When they do a raid, as it were, or a search of a home, that's always in the presence of an official from the courts. All right. So anyway, also as well, a foreigner was arrested as well. The only thing we know about this person was they were living in the Laguna area, and they were found to be in possession of a small amount of raw hemp. Okay. Anyway, all of those individuals, those 3 people, have been taken before the prosecutor, and no more information has come to light so far. So there you go. Let's have a quick look and see who's tuning in at the moment. Let's have a look. Hillary Rogers is looking in. Nice to see you, Hillary. Give you a quick wave back. Also, Tim Crystal over there in Oxford is tuning in. I hope everything's going well with the building, Tim. And I don't know how the madness is at the moment where you are in Oxford, but I've been reading some very strange... I've been watching Peter Hitchens, actually, talking on Talk Radio about life in Oxford at the moment, and he's not very happy, man, I can tell you that now. Peter Hitchens, for those people who don't know, is a columnist for the Mail on Sunday, and also a pundit in regards to economics, life, etc. And he's actually very good. He's a very, very clever and sound individual, and has some very good logical look on things, which I quite enjoy, actually. Hillary says morning Ginge. Tim says morning Ginge. Amanda is also watching up there up the hill. How you doing, Amanda? Hope the little doggie's all right. Little Marley, hope he's doing okay. Also, Matt Williams is tuning in. Jude Acco is also tuning in. Hello, Jude. I think you're in Liverpool, aren't you, if I remember rightly? Nice to see you. And Jude says, morning, Ginge. Chris O'Gorman, Raffridge Buddy, he's tuning in as well. Nice to see you here, sir. Ian Harvey as well. How you doing, Ian? I hope you're well. He's tuning in. Jelaine Ellen Yap is also tuning in. Ah, nice to see you having a look in. Nice. I hope you're getting on all right. I'm not sure whereabouts you are back in the UK at the moment, but nice Nice to have you tuning in. Teresa Ann Hugger, a good loyal listener. Nice to have you choosing in as well, Teresa Ann. Also, Mark Stewart is tuning in. Matt Pitchard is tuning in. Jack Thorpe, big old Jack. Old Jack Thorpe's tuning in as well. I don't know whether you're at home or whether you're working from home or whatever. It's a bit hard driving a lorry from home, I suppose, isn't it? Or if you're on essential work. But nice having you tuning in. Steve Hinkling, again, tuning in. He says Gallimera. Cheers for that, Steve. And once again, can I just thank Steve from Jane and myself for everything that you did for getting Jane to the airport and flying out. It was a mad couple of days from what I can see of it. But anyway, thanks for doing what you did. And also, I hope you enjoyed your McDonald's as well. And your Greg's. I heard you were in Greg's as well, you cheeky devil. But anyway, I'm glad you're tuning in. Also, Sid James. He's tuning in. Got to do the Sid James impersonation, you say that name. He says, morning, Ginge. And that's it at the moment. Right, just to remind you, 11 o'clock, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that my next door neighbour, who's a bit of a cyclist, he's out cycling miles, he's going to come and do the last post for us here on the balcony this morning. I'm really looking forward to that. Also as well, I'm looking forward to this afternoon or this evening. This afternoon where you are in the UK, if you're tuning in, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock here in Greece, doing my show for this week, the first show on the Wednesday. I've got some great requests from people. I could do with some more. Just stick them in the bottom down there. I've also got a little bit of video footage of the lovely Lauren doing her free-fall parachute jump. Tandem jump to raise money for her mum who passed away, for the Macmillan Trust as well. It's quite a watch, actually. And the expression on her face. Hopefully you can see that this afternoon without any problems as well. So that's coming up later this afternoon. So yeah, a busy day here up in Macardo. Just quickly, I'm going to say hello to a few other people at the moment. Amanda Gregory says, all good, thanks, off to town to pay Cosmate. Laugh out loud. You love going to pay Cosmate. They're doing it all in the street. It's quite interesting. So you should be all right. And parking's no problem at the moment as well. Just thought I'd let you know. Teresa Ann Huggett, morning. Stephen John Hembury is watching as well. There's a new name, Stephen John Hembury. I'm not sure I know who you are, sir, but I will check my list. Tracy Malone, nice to have you tuning in, Tracy. Nice to see you here as well. Right, that's it from me. I will hopefully see you round about 11 o'clock with Costa, my next door neighbour. We're going to do a bit of a last post out here on the veranda. And then don't forget, 3 o'clock your time in the UK, 5 o'clock from Greece, or wherever else you are around the world. It'll just come live. Don't forget, tune either on Mixcloud or Twitch to see the pictures, hear the music. Just remember, when it comes up on Facebook, Facebook will allow it for so long before they bring the broadcast down. But if you switch over to Mixcloud and to Twitch, you can still see the pictures and hear the music. And of course, Mixcloud will save it for up to, will save it. Twitch will save it for so long, but it will be censored, all right? But you'll still get the pictures. And again, thank you for last week. I was amazed at how quickly the show last week charted. We'll see if it charts again this week, which will make me feel even more happier. Right, that's it from me. I'll see you later on today. You take care and have a good day wherever you are. Ta-ra.